I have 3 children and have always been very athletic and small. And gravity has a way, and nursing children has a way of changing things. And I was getting to the point at this stage of my life where I was noticing my clothes weren't fitting correctly. And so I was getting very, very frustrated. And so it was more for me, and being out, I'm in sales, and so I'm out and about within the public, and obviously my appearance is part of my job and very important. And I was getting to the point where I was getting very self-conscious. And one of the points that I really liked about Dr. O'Brien was that bigger was not necessarily better, and that he set himself apart from some of the other physicians that I dealt with, and that he truly looked at my body and the size person I was, and just from a physiological standpoint, what was best suited for me. And we were on the same page. Johanna, who's Dr. O'Brien's office manager, is very, very thorough about explaining the different parts of what you're going to be doing. She's very, very efficient in regards to helping set up the blood work and the different things that have to be involved to make it easy for you, the patient. Really, from start to finish, just oodles of attention, and I truly believe this is just how Dr. O'Brien and his staff operate. When you're a patient, you're family, and that they walk that process through with you. And every time you go into a visit, Dr. O'Brien stays. It's not one of like he's on a clicker, you have 5 minutes with me and I'm out the door. He will stay in there with you for however long if you've got questions or concerns. And I found that the same way with his nurses. Everything's state-of-the-art. You know, you're getting top, #1, education from Dr. O'Brien and his staff, and #2, the facility is completely up to date. And so, and he was very, up on the different new implants and what the pros and the cons were, and again, looking at me from a physiological standpoint and what I wanted. We were able to make determinations that I think with some other physicians weren't available. So I felt very good that he was very proactive. And I talk about him all the time to people and tell them how wonderful he is, and again, how wonderful the staff is. I'm very happy. I'm very, very happy. And you hear this all the time, but it's really true. Your confidence improves. I can fit into my clothes and feel very good about that. We all have the right to make ourselves feel better about us, but do it for yourself. Don't do it for anybody else. And that was the whole point of it for me, was that this was something I wanted to do for me.